Have you been willing to cook banga soup, but you don't know how to go about it? I'm here to teach you. First, here is my meat, and here is the turkey that I just dyed. So I'm going to add it together with the meat. Then season and marinate for 1 hour. I also have my fish here. So I will add salt and also add seasoning powder to it. Then I will use it to marinate this fish and also leave it for 1 hour. When you do this, no matter the size of the fish, it must surely have taste at the end of the cooking. Now this is how I'm going to do it. You rub it all over the fish, cover and leave for 1 hour. Now here are the spices I'm using. I have onions here, I have garlic, I have ginger, I have this seed. In English they call it Eden fruit, but in my place they call it orioma. It looks like alligator pepper. This is how it looks when you have not removed the shell, but after removing it, it's like this, but it's not alligator pepper. The second one is calabash nutmeg. That is what it's called in English. If you have not removed it, it's like this, but after removing the shell, this is how it looks. Okay, in Igbo they call it ehuru seeds, but in Delta they call it ikposa, even Edo State, so they should know it. When you cook with this, in fact, by the time you start cooking, your neighbors will come knocking at your door with their plates. So let's start. Now I'm done steaming the meat. I will now have to pour in the blended spices. I blended it with crayfish, so I'll pour in everything. I will add water. Then I will add my banga paste. I'm using the paste. Is it? But if you are, it's the same when you are using the seed. It's still the same method. The only thing is to boil the seed, the banga seed, then pound it and extract the paste with hot water, and that's all. But here I'm using the paste. I will add black pepper, seasoning cube. Here is my locust beans. So I will cover it now and wait for some minutes before I add my fish and other things. Now I add my smoked catfish. I will add my fish now. Here is my mushroom. I'm adding it now. I want to add salt now. Mind you, when you are cooking banga soup, you don't put all the salt at once. Do you know why? The more the thing is getting dry, the more the salt is coming up. So when you put everything, all the salt at once, at the end of everything, you will find out that the salt will be too much. So you put little till the final stage. So when you taste it and find out that the salt is not enough, you can add again. Then cover and allow it to boil. I will now add my leaf. I'm using bitter leaf and scent leaf. I'm using dry bitter leaf and scent leaf. But before now, I soaked it in water. When you are using dry leaf, you have to soak it so that you get the best taste. If not, it will not give you the real taste. Now our soup is ready. Oh my goodness. Who will see this and will not fall in love with banga soup? Just tell me. Wow. Just take a look. When you cook this for your husband, when the time comes, he will give you fisi. Yoruba people know what I'm talking about. Even when your husband is at work, he will not even concentrate. He would like to rush back home to enjoy the delicacy. Just look at. Just try this and you will tell me thank you later. Alright, see you in my next video.